Doug Pederson said, wait a minute, I might not hire an offensive coordinator. I might be my own boss. He does call the plays. Doug Pederson did that last year. There were 3 teams who did not have offensive coordinators. The Browns, the Niners.
Yeah, leave the Browns alone, please.
Kyle Shannon. And the Texans. So you look at those 3 and where they placed in points, and they were all in the bottom half in points per game. Would it be a mistake in Fly Eagles Fly if they decide not to hire a new OC?
Well, let me ask you a question.
Bring it.
Who called plays for the Philadelphia Eagles in 2017?
Doug Pederson. But it's still different than being the OC.
I'm not finished.
Oh, sorry.
Witness. Where did their season end up at?
Top dogs.
They won the Sticky Lombardi, right?
They got your Sticky
Lombardi. So how dare you question, is it okay for Doug Pederson to say, I'm going to officially call plays when he just called plays in 2017 and they got all the way to the promised land? You know what? We've been hoodwinked. Because how can the guy who had the OC title, who clearly was not calling plays,
but maybe he was
get promoted?
Yeah, he did. But maybe it was game planning.
That's another topic of discussion.
If you're an OC, but you're not calling plays, then you're still game planning with the head coach, right?
Based on what we know, I guess Frank Reich was more so the puppet.
Well,
right?
Look, this gets back to a different discussion where Terry Bradshaw called that your former head coach, Mike Tomlinson. I don't know what he does. A lot of times head coaches can be figureheads, if you will, and not have true responsibility. But Doug Pederson does have that responsibility, still calling plays.
Yeah, and I don't have an issue with
but now he's
the
going to be the OC as well.
Not hiring an OC because he called plays in 2017, did an exceptionally good job. Yeah, I had some questions about how he called the plays in the Super Bowl, 4th down opportunities. He went for it, but yet instead worked in his favor. But when you look at the defense, you have an experienced coach in Jim Schwartz, who once was a head coach. He has multiple stints as in D.C., has been extremely successful. So if you're Doug Pederson, you know what? I don't have to worry about what's going on the defensive side because I trust Jim Schwartz.
Yeah.
Other opportunities, you might have to worry about what's going on defensively and special teams-wise. But when you look at the coaches he has called to be that coach, assigned coach for those positions, he's okay, so he can worry just about the offense.
Like Sean McVay in L.A., I got Wade Phillips. You take care of the defense. I'll worry about the offense. It worked out just fine.